Hello. Test. Can you hear me? You probably can. Let's see. Akegikmorkwissuveya. Okay. Hello, yes. Hello, Slovak Eagle. Hello, Kangafango. Hello, Mr. W. Welcome. Hey, yeah. Almost starting on time this time, actually. We can hear ya, lad. We can indeed. Or rather, we can indeed. Right, so. You may already be able to hear Train Simulator in the distance. It's still in the main menu, because I want to read the description. Yes, thank you, Twitch, for removing the resolution option from last time and forcing me to buffer. I mean, if I were a partner, Twitch partnership, then I would have the option to give you that option, but since I am not, I can't. Okay. Let's see. Right, so this time we are going Trace, all okay, partner. Trace, thanks again you two for replying to the Discord thing. I know it's not your thing at all, but thanks for being open-minded to it. No problem. We can't see the game just yet. By the way, I know. I want to show you the map first. I want to give the introduction for so. But yes, thank you. Yes. This time, we are going to an island. More specifically, the island of Britain. Yes. Some might even say Great Britain, although some other people might say that is an overstatement. So, let me just get the angle right. Not a pun on Anglia in the slightest. Where is it? I keep losing this town. Where is it? 1 second. I need to actually find it. Where is it? Ah, there it is. There we go. There it is. So, like that, and then zoom out just a bit more. There we go, that is much better. Now I won't lose it, haha. Right, so, no problem at all. Not even bots watching today. Wait, no, not Isle of Wight. I've actually answered to the thing, so check it when you can. I've added you to it, so it should show up. Yes, I have not been able to check it yet, but I will very soon. Will do after the stream. Shadows, you bought Appswery lines? AP's Wary lines? What's the difference between an island and a peninsula? Well, a peninsula is when there is a bit of land which has water on 3 sides of it, but is still connected to the mainland. An island is surrounded by water on all sides. Yes. Island is surrounded by water, peninsula has a connection to the land. Yes, exactly. So, let's switch over. And here we go. So, we are going to be driving on the Settle and Carlisle line. We're going to start at Carlisle and go to Appleby. So we are going to be driving from Settle to Appleby. The actual line continues on down to Settle, which is down here. Yes. So Settle, you can see it there. But yes, this is on Great Britain. You can see here, up there, in this area. So yes, let me switch over. By the way, again, if the volume is too loud, too quiet, please let me know. But then surely the land the peninsula is connected to is an island in itself. Well, yes. Technically, all land is an island if there is an ocean. If you've got a completely landlocked world with a pond in it, then you could say that the entire rest of the world is an island which is surrounded on all sides by water. Because if you're here, you go all the way around, you come to water. If you go along the shore, you eventually come back to the place where you started, so it's an island. North America it's an island. South America, it's all an island. Eurasia is an island. Eurasia with Africa is an island. But yes. Shall Armstrong Power was this Norwich lowest of weary lines. Oh, right. Not sure about that then. That's in Anglia, isn't it? Oh, right. I get it now. Cross the fells to Appleby. The old steam engine rolled, and it's up in the morning, lads, in wind, snow, and hail. Hold fast to your hammers, lads, and lay another rail. Attempt to get Charles to sing. Yes, it worked. I think we big ourselves up too much. Instead of Great Britain, Good Britain. You know, instead of UK, okay. Well, depends on which angle you see it from. In some respects, so totally not okay. Anyway, so here we go. We're going to be driving the session Hall of Fame description. Following the successful application for a lottery grant in mid-2012, 2 solid years have been spent restoring GWR 4900, Class 460, number 4979, Wooton Hall. The time has finally arrived for the unveiling of this grand locomotive, and to aid the celebrations, fellow class member Kinlet Hall has been summoned to carry dignitaries from Carlisle down to Appleby in time for the ceremony. So, here we go. This is one I have played before, so only once though. I see. Nice work. Attempt successful, but GB would still be GB. It would be, yes. Exactly. Right. Route released 5th of April 2012. Well, then it would have been 2 years too early for that, because it's 2 years later, didn't it? Frosties, they're alright. Exactly. That's almost 9 years ago. Blimey. Oh, well, we are getting very British with the language here, aren't we? Good. For atmosphere purposes. Oh, hush, chap. Yes. Toot toot, here we go. It's not loaded yet. We'll beat Bertie yet. We'll beat Bertie yet. Haha, yeah. That yellow and red's diesel engine looked rather intimidating. Which one do you mean? Do you mean the German one? I'm not sure which one you mean. You meant PogChamp check. Okay. Right, so, here we go. We need to open the doors for passengers to board. Hello driver, please open your doors to allow passengers to board. Paths are tight in and out of Carlisle this evening, so you will have a short wait before receiving the signal to clear you on to the Settle and Carlisle line. Yes. So, actually I need to enable this again. So this is our locomotive. Let me enable... does it not have... Actually, is it control... these keys? No, I don't know which keys it is, sorry. But yeah, this is our locomotive. I've got a little time to look at it. Very nice. Wooton Hall. It's an ex-Great Western Railway locomotive. And we've got some maroon coaches with us. Yes, Mark 1, I believe. Right, so, yes. you can see that it has internal valve gear, which means that all of the bits that make this go, basically, with the regulators happening inside. I'm not sure if they've actually modeled it, probably not, no they haven't, but that means that it's much more difficult to access, but some say that it looks nicer. I personally prefer all the motion, seeing all the motions. Two-cylinder locomotive by the looks of it, and yes, here's a train arriving at the moment. And by the way, yeah, we are waiting for this signal to clear. Yes. Diesel locomotive right here. This is a... Oh, 47 apparently. Yes. So this is Carlisle, as shown in-game. This is going to get quite pretty. Inside, looks like this. Does it have internal lighting? Does not. Actually, no, is that the... Oh, that might actually be the water injector. Never mind then. So yes, let's have the whistle. Is that okay, the sound of it? Let's just keep an eye on the signal there. Right, so... Actually, I need to open the blower. Miss W, if you're interested in a BR class 08, if you're interested, it's a BR class 08. Did it earlier. EWS livery. Sweats profusely with the what means nothing to me-ness of that. With the that means nothing to me, of course. Look at the sheen on the beauty. I talk of the train, of course. Of course. I thought so, but if you're interested, you can find it by searching for it. EWS class 08. Yes, lovely consist right there. Cheers. Yes, class 47. Let's just pop up and down the apples to get to the right platform in it. Yes, the apples, the stairs, of course. It is okay. Cheers, great volume it is. Sure. This is what Mr. W was referring to. Is it? Let's have a hook. Ah, that one. Ah, yes. I thought there was probably one of those big German ones, but yeah, that one looks quite nice as well. It's one of the early diesels. Yeah, which has like coupling rods on it. Yes. Also, there are a couple different views. You can look around and see stuff. Yes. Also, you can lean out the side of it and look back. It's very nice. Very nice indeed. Also, I need to remember to put the brake on running. This up here is the brake pressure. Over here, actually, let's go over there. Over here, you have the boiler pressure. And then you've got the, I believe that is the steam chest pressure, if I remember correctly, or is that? Should probably be, yeah. Although I'm not completely sure, I'll have to check that. An interesting thing that you'll notice is that this locomotive does not feature a speedometer. I don't know what that is. It's probably air pressure to the coaches, actually. Oh, and it's cleared. The signal's cleared. Well, at least it's a yellow. So let's get started. Ashanta. Quite slow. They generally don't go faster than 20 miles per hour. Maybe 30. Class 09s were basically the same, only the engines were more powerful. Yes. Aha, I have got a steam locomotive. quite a long train. Right, so we are going down this way. Now the next signal could be red, because I did pass an approach, a yellow one. So let's just... Actually, I need to apply a bit of the brakes. Just a teeny bit, tiny bit. Just because we are on a slight decline. But it's clear. The signal's clear, which is good. The brakes don't have a sound. That's a bit odd. But then again, this is quite an old DLC, so that's to be expected. The speed limit is still 20 miles an hour, but soon it'll go up to 50 and then back down to 20 and then up to 60. So you can look forward to that. Yes, and you can see by the feather on the signal, the lit up lights, that we are going to change the path. We're going to go right, basically. I'm just going to keep it at 20 because it's going to go down to 20 again, right there, basically. We're actually blowing off steam because we've got so much boil pressure, which is, well, it's not ideal because it means that you're wasting fuel, but in terms of being prepared for an incline, it is good. There we go, we've got the speed sign. By the way, if these speed signs have white text on a black background instead of the white background and black text, then it means that it's in kilometers an hour, at least in the UK. Because in some areas it is displayed in kilometers an hour, and now we can really open up. Listen to that. I need to look at what the signal is saying. It's clear. Good. I'll read chat soon. I'm going to read chat in an interval of a couple of minutes. Also, the fire hole door opens. You can see the flame. And this one does actually have light coming out. You can see if I close it and open it, the light reflecting. Oh, there's a freight train there. Yeah, and what I'm currently doing is I'm fiddling with throttle and with a reverser, the cutoff, to try to keep the boiler pressure in the green, or at least stable, while still accelerating, which at the moment we are, so that is good. There's always a nice view of a train from the middle of the bridge. You run to the other side and then you can see it passing away. Passing further on. I mean, not in that traditional sense of the word, but the literal sense, I mean. I knew I'd get at least one XD out of that. I believe that the Hall class locomotives are basically a more lightweight version of the Grange class, kind of like the Black Fives. And the British standard ones. Actually, I can really chat now. There's not that much happening that needs my attention. So let's see. Love the detail on the inside. All those wires and parts. Yeah, with this locomotive, most of that is just for show. But with some other locomotives, all those things actually do stuff. Which is always nice. Oh, we're passing by a station. What is this? Is there a... Oh, it's a derelict station. But there seems to be no name board. However, the people do still have potted plants in there, so that is a sign that the station is still in use. Chuff, 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 exactly. Such a satisfying sound. Chuff and rattle, exactly. Sounds like a cocktail. Chuff and rattle. You're right. And also, the Class 13 looks like two locos, but they're prominently coupled together in master and slave formation. That's actual British rail terminology. They were only used in the Tinsley Hump Yard, and they're all gone now. Yeah, lovely sound. Trailer, model, and texture design. Yes. I would like a bit more functionality, but this is perfectly fun. Master and slave formation? Oh. Yeah, he's probably already explained, so I won't. Scripts aren't half bad either. No, they're not. Yep. The one with the cab is the master unit, and the one without the cab on the left is the slave unit. I would think that master and servant would be more tasteful connotations. Anywho, back in a bit. Okay, the thing is that servant implies at least some range of free will, whereas in this case, the other unit is permanently coupled together. If you increase the throttle, it changes the setting on the engines on both units. It does not have any free will, so to say. It can't do anything separately. It does exactly what the master unit tells it to do. So slave is actually a more accurate term for it. Alright. Yeah, true. BR doesn't have them anymore anyway, sadly. Yeah, exactly. Janice, because of the signal's feather, we know that we're going right. Train goes straight on. Signal. Muahaha. Fooled ya. Well, sadly, that does happen sometimes in real life, and it almost always results in a train crash. Oh, this is always nice. Haha. Let's get a bit more from the inside. We've just passed 51 miles an hour. Slowly getting faster. Chase, thanks for showing us more of the outside. That's nice. Signal. Hi, meaty signal. That's what it says, I see. EWS Class 66. Yep. Loved the CE teaser. Yes, it was very nice. It was very nice. Slovak Eagle. Is that a level crossing there? Oh, it is. Quite nice. A little bit. There is the Ribblehead Viaduct on this route. It is here, but unfortunately we won't be going over it on this run. Let me just decrease the throttle a bit, because at the moment I am filling up on water more. I'm putting more water in the boiler, and that drastically decreases boiler pressure. So I'm willing to sacrifice a bit of speed for boiler pressure. So yes. Shades, I'll read chat soon. Later, Twitch. You have 671 messages. Message 1. Haha. XD. Shades, do steamers still run on here? I think they do. I think they do, yes. It's funny because it's true! Yeah. Yep. No comma. Passing away? Ah. Alright then. Lovely scenery right there. I've actually got a manor class, Little Manor in BR Black, local to me. That and 2 prairies too. Yes, they are very nice, aren't they? There's a little signal box coming up. And one of the old semaphore signals there. Okay. No, we do not need to stop at Armawathite. Armawathite. Armathite? Unsure how to pronounce that name, as you can probably tell. And we are about to hit the speed limit. We're about to hit 60 miles an hour. Oh, let's just watch it go over this. Left is on that side. We need to go over the other side. There we go. Oops. There we go. That wasn't the greatest shot. This would have been nice, but of course, I was too late for that. Too late for that. Oh, this is nice. This will be a nice shot. If we're just going across this little bridge, let's get it like this. Very nice. The derelict station reminds me of King's Crestwell. True. Even had the pleasure of seeing this beauty a few times in 2018. Oh, King Edward II. Yes, very nice. Shades, that master and slave argument, yeah, that's fair enough. It is. King Edward II in the lovely Express Blue, yeah. The thing is that a lot of the time words or terms that are very applicable, but of negative connotations, aren't used, even though they are applicable. And that is exactly what you're talking about, so if you are not using them, you are being kind of dishonest in a way. You want to make it seem more, well, either harmless than it actually is, or you give yourself much more work to do vocally, and of course also coming up with the sentence than you would normally have to do if you just use the appropriate word for it. Oh, just look at that. Isn't that just great? Actually, let me disable the HUD for this bit. There we go. I mean, this could easily be a thumbnail. Right. Still loading up water. Speed is getting a bit low. Let's see. This should be okay. Those terrifying sentient signals. Ah, yes, they are indeed. Unfortunately, these tunnels aren't actually registered by the game as tunnels, which means that they don't have any reverberation, unfortunately. But that would be really nice if they had. Ooh, you can see the river over there. Yep, it threw the mouse pointer out. Oh, that would have been such a nice camera shot there. Unfortunately, it had thrown the mouse pointer out. Here I come! Okay. Another class 66, yay! Shutter. Eh? What was that? I mean, don't mind me, I'm just a signal. Little Jimmy the signal box. Prairies are very nice, haven't seen them recently though. Thumbnail! Example of a prairie locomotive, yeah, I know them. Aw, driver, I sure hope little Jimmy isn't having a bad day today, or he might just send us flying right off the tracks. Zoom in for thumbnail. Maybe I will. Charlize, does the camera pivot around the dome of this loco? Yes it does. Well, a bit lower, but the position of the dome, yes. Right, now I can give a bit more throttle, because I've got enough water now in the boiler, so we can speed up a bit more now again. Is that River Ribble? I don't know. Does it exist? Shift disabled HUD for the drive past. It's quite nice though. You're right, should have done. Maybe there's another. Oh, well, this might be very nice. Actually, would it be? Oh, yeah, this could be very nice, actually. If they've got enough time. Oh, this could be thumbnail. I mean, the locomotive is a bit far away. It wasn't big enough, I think, on the thumbnail. Maybe actually on the other side of this bridge. Maybe that could be a good place for it. Although, don't really have much in terms of scenery there. Well, we'll get some more opportunities, I'm sure. It's not really a dome, but it is a brass structure. Yeah, well, it's still called a dome. Would have to be rounded off at the top. Oh. This is a piece of metaphorical cake. Strawberry flavored, actually. After stream, desktop, you have 498 screenshots. Screenshot 1. No, that's more kind of your sort of thing, isn't it? Kind of. Charlize, are you sure it's called a dome? Yeah, I am. Oh, this could be very nice. With the wall there. Come on. Like that. Maybe if I zoomed in a bit when I'm editing the thumbnail. I mean, or something like this could of course also be very nice. But you can't really see the locomotive that well because it is green in the background screen as well. We are actually just about at the speed limit. A little bit off. How's the game speed? No, we aren't. Just a little bit more cut off. Oh, we're about to pass through a station. Trace, my what? Oh. Oh, what is this? It actually has a name. This is Lazenby. Nice station. Also, the lights, the platform lights all have their proper names on it, but this bit up here is actually a 2D structure. If you look at it from the top, you can see it's actually a 2D structure, which is quite nice. Should have a train spotter on the roof there. True. Paradise. Oh, this reminds me of that one YouTube video with the really quick castle class. Ah, yes. There's one where there was a highway going next to a bit of track, and they were able to parallel a castle class racing on at 60 miles an hour, and it basically looked like this. Well, it basically looked like this, only filmed from the car, and it's just so beautiful. I did actually, that may be either the first or second thing in the train channel on Discord. Just look at how fast this machine is going. If you can actually see it, that is. Very nice indeed. Losing quite a lot of pressure now, but we are going uphill. Well, we're about to go uphill. And just decrease the throttle a bit. Just gain a bit of pressure back. I do realize I need to put in water. Sorry. Actually, let's put in water now. Because we are about to hit an incline, and I don't want to reload on water while we're on the incline. So, yeah, because again, putting in cold water from the tender into the boiler is going to decrease the boiler's temperature, which will then decrease the boiler pressure you have available, which isn't great on an incline, really. Langworthy. We're about to pass through Langworthy. Not this one. This is, by the looks of it, abandoned. Yes, it is. This was started in the year of 1869. This, in the year of 69, they planned to run a train from Settle to Carlisle or across the mountain range. They employed 3,000 navvies to build this mighty road, but on fell to Appleby, the old steam engine road. They said it would take 4 years, but it took them nearer 7. The first 20 miles sent 400 men to heaven. Actually, why am I not putting more water in? It should be... Actually, you know what? Let's put water in after we're at the peak. The summit, as it's also called. La Zombie. No idea what that's referring to. Chuff. It's this! It is that video. Ah yes, that is the video. It's very, very, very nice. Classic 66 counter. Ding! Indeed. Right, so we are now on a downhill gradient, which means that I can put in more water. Now we're passing by. This is Langworthy, as seen by rail. See on the sign it says Langworthy. Very nice, very, very nice. We have slowed down quite a bit, because the speed limit is still 60 miles an hour. However, because of the incline and water thing, we have slowed down to 42 miles an hour. I just love how lush this area looks. I just wish that Train Simulator didn't always have, at least older routes, didn't, well, a lot of routes didn't have this kind of dark fog in the distance. It just looks odd. I think it would look better if that wasn't there. Maybe there's a mod for that. I don't know. Probably not though, because I've never really seen it. I love that punch thing. On 3 now. Trace, look behind you while leaning out to the right side. Yes. Oh, you mean when it's passing by? Oh, I see. Explain the thing. What thing? There's also a hall class that comes with the True Falmouth branch, basically the same as this. Basically, yeah. Sure, Mr. W was referring to, oh, La Zombie. Oh, La Zombie. Oh, of course. Yeah, that makes sense. I need to shovel on coal. Oh, was that too late? No, that was actually quite good. Oops, that is the wrong thing. Did not mean to enable that. Very nice. Nice choice. Leaning out of the right side behind you, the vertical meter thing. Oh, that. No. That. Yes, I believe that this is the level of water in the boiler. I've got just about enough water inside, so now I can put the throttle back up again a bit more. And it's a bit of a balancing act, as it always is with steam locomotives. Unless you've got the automatic fireman enabled, which I don't here. I only really used it on the Clee Creek route, which is one that we haven't done yet, but one which we will. Which comes with an improved automatic fireman. Which, I mean, it is quite realistic, because in reality, it's not the driver, it's not one individual who has to drive the train and also keep up boiler pressure. Yes, basically. Yes. So it is actually realistic to have that enabled, but in most cases I do enjoy managing that as well. Like for example, now I can put in a bit more water, even though at the moment we have enough, but at the moment it's also flat, which means that I can load up on water now, so that when we're going back uphill, which we probably will, we'll have plenty of water in the boiler. Please explain it. Also, hello, Train Repairman 66. Yes, hello. We've got quite a few 66s on this route. Shredis, thanks. Shredis, will you also stream the Fifth 3? I will as soon as I own a copy of it. What was that left thing? The black in the tunnel was in the cab. I think that the tunnel was separated for some reason. The two tracks. Oh, next station is Appleby. We're scheduled to be there in 10 minutes. There's a crossing there. I'd say we have enough water for now. Let's get some more speed. Signal's clear, that's good. It clipped halfway through the train. Well, then it was probably a graphical bug. Union Pacific 5th series. Very nice. Very nice locomotive. Paradise, lovely! Oh, thank you. I'm glad that you think that I'm lovely. Right. Quite a tall bridge coming up ahead. Okay, does this have... No, it doesn't have a passenger view, unfortunately. We're about to hit 50 miles an hour again. Does every country that has trains have its own unique crossing sound? I am unsure. Perhaps. Perhaps not. I do really like British steam locomotives. Whenever I look at the ones that have gotten trains, it always makes me want to make a route for them. It's also quite nice to look out this way, because then you can really get a sense for the speed. If you see the cab, signal, clear, good. Then you can get a sense for the speed, you can see stuff passing by. Quite nice. And yes, I have seen the 30 coming up ahead, don't worry. I'm not that oblivious to my surroundings most of the time. So yes, there's the sign to go down to 30. Right. Dropped the throttle all the way down. About to hit it actually. Okay, so let's start braking now. Oh, was that? Ah, come on. Oh, that's not fair. It lagged. Not lagged. It threw the pointer out, which meant that now the emergency brakes applied. That is unfortunate. Luckily, it didn't detract any points. Hopefully, we can get going again. Hopefully. Aww. Okay. Here we go. Blower on. Sander on. Let's get going. We've got a timetable to keep. Although I did break down, I did break down to the speed limit before 30. So, I mean, I guess that's better than not doing that. We're not going to use that much steam. There we go, there's the 30. 30? Wow, didn't even notice. I did break down. Yes, I did break down. Breaking news, Hall class 3 to the hall due to a technical issue. Rail fans are confused across the globe. Across the globe, really? Do not speed, please. Yes. About to hit 30. We're probably just gonna be just a bit late because of that issue. We were on time, but now we're probably gonna be a bit late. Hopefully I can make it up. Hopefully I can make it up. And by that, I don't mean just pretend like I'm on time. I mean, actually, make up the time. Commas are very important. VS versus. Ah, right. I did break down versus I did break down. I did break down versus I did break down. Ah, yes, I see now what you mean. Versus. Oh, right. I'm not okay. I'm not okay versus I'm not okay. First example, but works. I'm not okay. I'm not okay versus I'm not okay. Yeah. Well, not that depressing, I'd say. I think we've put enough water. Now we just need boiler pressure. Actually, quick save. I don't think I've done that this time around yet. Yeah, we've got boiler pressure. You can hear the safety valve going, but the speed limit just won't allow us to go any faster. We're just on the cusp of speeding. Just on the cusp of speeding. Yep. Nice save. Thanks. We're about to go up to 60 again. Just so listen to this. Just listen to this. There we go. You can. I love that about steam locomotives, when you can just hear the power as you open the regulator. That is a station. Don't think it has a name on it. No, it doesn't. Fortunately. Nice view of the town, though. I really do wish that there's a town near where I am, which used to, where I live does have a rail connection, and the railway used to go a little bit further to a town that I used to go to quite often before lockdowns, and will again after lockdowns end. It used to have a rail connection. They dropped it, I think, in the 60s, as a lot of branch lines were dropped in the 60s. But I really wish that they would reinstate it. It has been recommended to reinstate that, and I really hope that it will, as long as it doesn't disrupt the heritage railway near the C1. Because there is actually one here, which is very, very nice. You can hear the power being applied. Trains are a brilliant feat of engineering. Actually, I think that you will find that this runs on wheels, not feet. But the sentiment is definitely right. Aren't they? Waiting for your reply. Train engineering. XD. There we go. We are still a bit late. Come on, let's burn through a... Oh, it's only 2 miles. Come on, we have... Okay, let's just burn through a bit of our steam. Just to get that little extra boost of speed. Because we've only got 2 miles to go. We've only got 2 miles to go, so I might as well use the steam that I have to kind of just shave a little bit off of our arrival time. We are going to be late. I'm not going to make up 2 minutes in 2 miles. That is just not a thing that I'll be able to do properly. However, I am shaving off quite a bit. I'm shaving off quite a bit. Yeah, it's going down a bit now. So, hopefully, we won't get any points deducted from that. We're still going uphill, but soon we're going to be at the summit. And then it's going to be slightly downhill to Appleby, which again means I won't need that much steam pressure. Hopefully I'll be able to get the landing down, as it were. There we go. Appleby's on the map. I'm gonna have to brake soon. Okay, tell you what, I'm gonna save. Hello, cars. Right. Dun 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 dun. Thunderbirds music. Okay, I'm going to have to start to apply the brakes now. Not fully, again. Not fully. Hopefully I'll be able to slow down in time. Let's put it on self-lapped. Oh, this actually brakes quite quickly. That is good. You can see the platform up ahead. Oh, we're not going to be on time. Oh, well, we are already late, but hopefully we won't get any points deducted. Come on. No, don't go into emergency. The brakes apply really quickly on this loco. Yeah, I could have left it later. I could have left the braking later. But I didn't want to overshoot. So, there we go. Surely that's on the platform. Open doors. Everybody get off. Or on. Yes! It's on the platform. Great. Yes, so this is Appleby. It's a very nice station. Although this could also be a really good thumbnail. Not this zoomed in, but something like this maybe? Could be good. Oh yeah, that looks good. Yeah, so by the way, this has this really very nice footbridge here, crossing over. Victorian, yes. So yes, it's very, very nice. Yeah, so we made it in. I don't know what our final score will be. Silver, yeah. You can see, I didn't get any penalties. However, my timeliness bonus on the last station wasn't, right, so I was 110 seconds late, which means I got 1 times 2 penalty, for that, which, yeah. So, I was 110 seconds late, which then translates to 220, which leaves us with 30 points. So we've got, but the total is 1,000. So I was perfectly on time, and then because I was outside, I thought that the emergency brake went on because I accidentally put it onto maximum braking, which really surprised me actually. But I think now that I probably ran over an AWS ramp, didn't notice it, and well, there we go. But it was a good run. I had fun. Oh, you've got a heritage railway, so do I. Ah, maybe we can connect them and make a joint railway. Aye. Shadace. There we... What? Go? Press 5? Nah, there isn't one. Sorry. No passenger view. Or does it not have one? It doesn't have one. Literally full steam ahead. Exactly. But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. So what caused the lateness then? The train went into emergency and stopped. I must have not noticed an AWS ramp because it was on the outside. Mr. W, he tripped an AWS and didn't acknowledge it in time, 3 seconds, so it automatically emergency braked him. Yeah. Yes, it was. Other than that, I would have been on time. I would have gotten away with it too if it wasn't for you meddling magnetic safety system ramps. doesn't have quite the same ring to it. He didn't hear the alarm going off due to the outside view. Exactly. Screech. A minute ahead of schedule, too. IRL time. Bang on time. Nice job. We're back. Yes. Carlisle? See us. Try this. Haha. Right, so, there we go. Okay, so, let's head over to Roller Coaster Tycoon. Was lovely to see the lovely ribble scenery. Ribble scenery. Sounds like a lottery thing where you rub off. Don't you? You rub off the thing and then you see what number one or what number. No, you rub off what the numbers you chose. 10 out of 11 run. Yeah. Right. So with that, the stream's over. I'm gonna do Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 in a couple of minutes, and we're actually almost on time for the end of the train sim stream. So there we go. At least you got a 10. Bye. Shoutouts will be at the end of next stream. So yes. Bye. Thanks for the stream. There we go.